Hi, good evening. Welcome back to our Food for Thought segments. This is the sports betting top picks and analysis. This is for the NBA, the National Basketball Association. We're going to be doing player props. We're going to focus on the player props today. And after the player props, I'll give you my best top player prop plays. Then after that, I'm going to recap the best bets for the NBA. I'll add a few more picks as well too. All right, so we're going to start off with the Lakers at Philadelphia. The first player prop I like, a good one here is Anthony Davis, over 43.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Yesterday he had 42. He had a season high 42 points and 23 rebounds against Charlotte. And I believe he can carry this momentum into Philadelphia against the Sixers. Philadelphia won't have Joel Embiid and Andre Drummond, so he should have a definite advantage here to get over 43.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He'll carry that momentum from last night against Charlotte. So that's one prop I would definitely look at. I'm just going to look for some other props. Just give me a moment. So the other props to look at for other players besides Anthony Davis on the Lakers, we're going to look at, let's see here. We're going to look at on the 76ers, because their roster is kind of depleted a little bit. Again, we'll look at, let's see, Tyrese Maxey. Over 6.5 assists. He's cleared this number in 4 of the last 5 games. So Tyrese Maxey over 6.5 assists is a good prop to look at. I like that one a lot. Now you can do points and assists. This is another good one. 37.5 points and assists. He's cleared this number 3 of the last 5 times. So over 37.5 points and assists. That's another great one for Tyrese Maxey. LeBron James, he's actually playing tonight. I thought he would sit out, but he's going to be playing. Over 8.5 assists. He's gone over this 3 of the last 5 times. He had 8 assists last night. He was 1 point short. I think he'll clear it tonight. Over 8.5 assists. That's what I would take. On the Sixers side, Eric Gordon. Let's see. I would look at points and assists. Eric Gordon, 13.5 is a clearing number. He's cleared this number in the last 2 games. He had 15 last game, 18 the game before. So points and assists, 13.5 over Eric Gordon. That's another good one. Yeah, those are the main ones I like for the Lakers game tonight. Those are the main ones. I like those. Those are the main ones. The next game we're going to look at for props, player props, will be, let's see, Houston and Atlanta. This one here, we're going to look at Jalen Green. We'll see him. I would look at for Jalen Green his this is let's see here. I would go with his assist. Jalen Green on the assist over 3.5. It's plus money for Jalen Green on the assist, but he's very consistent here. Over 3.5. He's cleared this number 4 of the last 5 times, and he's cleared it in 4 straight games. So at plus money, I would take it. He has 6 assists last night. The night before, 4 assists, 5 assists, and 4 assists. So it's at plus money, but it's still worth it at over 3.5 assists. Jalen Green. I like that one a lot. On the Atlanta side, looks like Dyson Daniels is going to play. I would look at rebounds, over 5.5 rebounds. He's cleared this number in 3 straight games. He didn't get anything yesterday, but I would go back to him today. That's one good look. Another good look is, I would just do the rebounds. Let me just see. Yeah, the rebounds, over 5.5 rebounds. Dyson Daniels. Trae Young, it looks like he's playing tonight. I would go with his assists, over 9.5 assists. He's a very, with his hamstring injury. I know he's playing, but he has a hamstring injury. So I look for, actually now it's assist 9.5. Okay, it's gone up to 10. So the best thing to do in this case, if you can get alternate assists. You can use there's an option called alternate assists, where you can choose the number of assists that you want for a player. So Trae Young, I would do 10 plus assists. Do 10 plus assists as an alternate assist. I would do that. That's one option. So I like that one there for Trae Young. Fred VanVleet. I don't really miss you. I don't see anything here. Nothing of value here for this game. Nothing of value. That's all I see for the props for that game. Next game. Milwaukee, Portland. There's a couple props here that I like. And I have a total for this game as well, too. I have a lot for this game. We're going to start with the props first. The first prop, of course, is Damian Lillard. Is an excellent prop. Over 26.5 points. He's gone over this number in 3 straight games. He had 35 last night in Utah. He's back playing against his former team, Portland. I expect him to go over 26 points. I like this one a lot. That's my top prop there for Milwaukee. Portland side, Anthony Simons. I would go over 2.5 rebounds. Simons had 2 last game. Before that, in 3 straight games, he had 5, 3, and 4 rebounds. I expect him to get over 2.5 tonight. That's a solid one. Over 2.5 rebounds, Anthony Simons. Milwaukee side, Brook Lopez. Over 1.5 3-pointers. He's hit this 2 of the last 5 games. He had 1 3-pointer last night. I expect him to clear this number. Especially for rebounds. Rebounds is a good look. Brook Lopez, over 4.5 rebounds. He's cleared this number in 3 of the last 5 games. He had 6 rebounds last night, so he can clear either one. The 3-point shooting, over 1.5, or 4.5 rebounds, Brook Lopez, for rebounds. So that's a good one. On the Portland side, let's see. Portland side. I would look at points, rebounds, and assists. Scotty Henderson. Points, rebounds, and assists over 19.5. He's cleared this number in 3 of the last 5 games. Last game he had 31 points. Points, rebounds, and assists over, he had 31. So I like this number here, over 19.5. Scotty Henderson. That's a good one. That's it on the Milwaukee side. Giannis, we didn't talk about Giannis. Let's see a good one for Giannis. Giannis. Rebounds. I like this one here. Rebounds. He had 18 rebounds last night. He's got 4 out of 5 for rebounds. He had 18 last night, the night before 13, the night before 12, and 15. So I like him here over 12.5 rebounds, Giannis. That's a good one to take. And yeah, that's it for that game for the props. Now, when we're done the props, like I said, we're going to go ahead and we'll recap the best bets for the totals and sides. So we're going to do the last game on the board, Utah at Golden State. Look for some props here in this game. Golden State fresh. They're well rested here. Let's see the props. Let's see. Let me see. Trying to find a good prop here. Man, I see a good prop. Let's see. I'd say, let's see here. Over 1.5 steals, Steph Curry. I like this one here. Actually, yeah, over 1.5 steals. This is a good one here. Last game he had 2 steals. So I expect him to get at least 1 steal at this game. He's very good with his hands defensively. He's playing very well. So I expect him to get this one here. Over 1 steal. He just needs 1 steal. So I expect him to get that. That's a pretty good number. 1 steal tonight. Utah side, Lauri Markkanen. Nothing here. I don't see anything here for Markkanen that I like. Colin Sexton. Remember, the Jazz played last night, so it's going to be... I'm trying to find a good one for Utah. Colin Sexton, assistant rebounds for Colin Sexton. The clearing number is 7.5. I like over 7.5. Colin Sexton had 9 rebounds last game. That was yesterday. And a few days before, he had 13 and 10 assists and rebounds combined. So I like this one. Assists and rebounds combined over 7.5 for Colin Sexton. Golden State. Let's see. Points and rebounds, Andrew Wiggins, clearing number 23.5. He's cleared this number in 4 of the last 5 games. So I like Andrew Wiggins over 23.5 points and rebounds. Walker Kessler. Oh, man. I would lean to points and rebounds for Walker Kessler over 21.5 points. He's been out of the lineup, but I would lean to that for Walker Kessler. I like that one a lot. Not seeing anything else here. Let's see. Looks like I've seen anything else. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't see anything else here. That's it. Nothing else here for the props. Now for the best bets, we did some of this last night on Beat the Number. But I'll go over the plays again that I took. Lakers money line. I got it at 4. It's 4.5 now. I still like the Lakers money line. I think they win the game. Straight out. Houston now. It was at 6. Now it's gone down to 5. It's -5. I still like Houston. I still take Houston -5 here. Houston -5, or just take the money line Houston. Either way, I like Houston here. Milwaukee, Portland. I have a few plays on this one. First play is the first half over. I like the first half over. Let's look at here. First half over. Let's see. Yeah, first half over 118. 118 over in the first half. I like that play. I like Portland plus 5.5. It's gone to 6. I'd still take Portland at plus 6. I like Portland straight up. I discussed why yesterday. I'll go it over again. Milwaukee's on a back-to-back. Portland, they've covered 4 straight games, I believe. 4 straight games they've covered, and they've won 4 straight games. So they're really playing well as a dog. Chauncey Billups, you have to give him his cigars for the way he's turned this team around after a terrible start. The team's coming around pretty well. I like what they're doing in Portland. I like the energy down there. They're playing with a lot of energy and spirit. So that's one of my. I like Portland here plus 5.5. If you see at 6, take plus 6. First half over 118. Damian Lillard over 26.5 points. He's gonna have a big night. Giannis over 12.5 rebounds. And I think I gave you Anthony Simons, I believe. Let me see here. Anthony Simons on the Portland side. I think I gave you an Anthony Simons prop here. Points and assists. Yes, points and assists, Anthony Simons. Over 24.5. I like that one a lot. So those are my plays. I have a lot of plays on that Portland game. Utah and Golden State. I like the Warriors in the first half. I got them already at 6.5. Let me see what it is now, but I like the first half in this game. Let me look at the first half. Golden State and Utah. I gave this out this morning on the Beat the Number. Let's see what's happening now. Golden State, Utah. First half spread. It's now 8.5. And this other book, I got it at 6.5 this morning. Let's see. This is interesting. Let me look at this first half. I mean, Golden State should cover that. Let me look and see. I'm gonna check other books to see if there's any other spreads. Let's see. I would shop around. At this point, I would shop around for the best number for Golden State for a first half. If you cannot get 6.5, shop around to see if you can get it. Now, if you cannot get it, you have 2 options here. The first option is you can bet the game live. Do a live bet to see if you can get that 6.5 first half. Because now it's gone to 7.5 and 8, and I would not advise you to touch it. I would leave that alone. Don't touch that. I'd leave it alone at that point. Don't touch it. So I advise you go on, bet it live. If you can't catch it live at that number, I would bet Golden State. It's right now 13.5. I would take the 13.5. I would lay the points. I know before it was at 11. I'd still take the 13.5. If you cannot get the first half spread on Golden State, you take the 13.5. I would definitely take it. That's my advice to you. That's what I would tell you to do for that game. Oh, the Lakers game. Yes, the Lakers game. Lakers money line, and take the under. I would bet the under. Under. 218. Under 218. I'd take the under in the Laker game. So money line in the Laker game under the 218. I like that a lot. All right, so that's it. Those are all the picks. Again, good luck to you guys, whether you fade or follow. I hope you cash your tickets either way. Good luck. Stay true to yourself. Believe in yourself. Take care. Again, hit the like button on your way out, and join me tonight. Actually, you'll get the video first thing in the morning, 7 a.m. It's called Beat the Number, NBA Early Edition. So we have that on tap. Join me. Catch that video tomorrow. Beat the Number, NBA Early Edition, where you have a chance to get ahead of the number for the spread, get ahead of the number for the over-unders. All right, so join me for that tomorrow. Watch that video tomorrow so you can get ahead of the pack in the markets. Till then, take care. Good luck to you guys. Stay true to yourself. Stay blessed. Stay humble. Peace. We'll see you tomorrow.